But the big question is it worth it?
Well, all good things must come to an end.
That's right. We're leaving Punta Cana today, the beautiful, majestic Mirage Resort. We're heading back to the States. Now, this video we're going to talk about a little something that American Airlines will send out. So a few weeks before the flight down here, they sent out a bulletin saying, hey, you could upgrade to first class for your flight going back for $140. And we decided to take it. So this video will talk about, is it worth the upgrade for $140? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's head to the airport. We had a great time at the majestic Mirage, and we were sad to leave. But on the flip side, we're looking forward to flying back to the States in first class. For our flight, as I said, we're going to be in business first class for $140 each. And if you ever come to Punta Cana Terminal 2 is our newest terminal. As you can see, it's actually very, very nice. And it's air conditioned. And they have a nice little lounge in the middle. And you can see it's right across from the food court, which is right over there. Looks like there's a Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, something else, and a Wendy's. So American and a few other airlines come into the new terminal, Terminal 2. But if you're taking like JetBlue or United, they go into the old terminal, Terminal 1. And Terminal 1 does not have jetways like they have here at Terminal 2. So you have to board the plane from the outside. While here, you have a nice jetways. Now, even though we had upgraded to first class and we're boarding Group 1, it was still a chaotic scene to get onto the plane. People seemed to be rushing the gate no matter what group they had. And as a result, there was a backup on the jetway. And the jetway's not air conditioned, so it was hot. Now, once we did get on board, we did enjoy the better seats. They were nice and wide, comfortable, with plenty of space. And sitting up in first class, you do get a full meal as well as complimentary alcoholic drinks. But the important thing is, by sitting up front, you'll be the first one off the plane when you land back in the United States. And that will get you the front of the immigration line and get you through immigration that much quicker, which is especially important if you have a connecting flight. But for some reason, they did not offer drinks before takeoff, and Sue was disappointed.
No pre-takeoff drinks.
We pushed off from the gate on time and were on our way back to the United States. We were heading to Charlotte, North Carolina, where we'd have to get a connecting flight back to Myrtle Beach. Now, another advantage of first class is that you're sitting in front of the engines, and so the trip was much less noisy, especially during takeoff.
Small handheld electronic devices may be used in the airplane mode. All phone calls and video calls need to be ended at this time. Flight attendants, arm your doors, cross-check, stand by for all call.
It was a beautiful day for a flight. Now, we had not eaten since breakfast, so we're definitely looking forward to our meal. Now, they did give us hot towels to freshen up, which was a nice touch. And if you didn't already know, the tray table is in the side armrest. Just open it up, pull the lever, and pop it out. We started off with some complimentary alcoholic drinks and warm nuts. And they make the drink for you and serve it to you in a nice glass. This was followed by our meal, which was a generous portion of food. And here's a hot tip for you. You can order your meal before you leave home. And by doing that, you have more choices than if you wait to order it on the plane. For example, I ordered the short ribs on the American Airlines website before we left on our trip. And short ribs was not offered to anybody else on the plane. Now, another nice touch is that you get real silverware as well as real ceramic plates. And like I said, a good amount of food. Not to mention real napkins. And the food was hot as well as being quite tasty, and we were hungry, as you can see by the empty plates.
Hey, they were hungry!
Our meal was followed with some decent coffee in a ceramic mug. And when we landed in Charlotte, we were able to get off the plane first and quickly get through immigration. So what'd you think? Was the extra $140 worth it for first class?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know what made it nice is not only having the bigger seats and more comfortable seats, but we got on the plane first and we got off the plane first, so we got through immigration before everybody else really fast.
Yeah.
And having a full meal actually makes the flight that much more enjoyable. So, and a coffee and a drink, alcoholic drink. So I'd say if they keep a lookout before your flight. If you get an email and the price looks reasonable for a free upgrade, not a free upgrade, but a reasonably priced upgrade, I say go for it. The meal was actually pretty good. It was as good as I think the meals we have when we go to Europe when we fly.
Premium economy.
Premium economy, yeah. The meal was as good as that. So I'd say go for it if the price is reasonable. So until next time, safe travels. We're exhausted. Yes, we were exhausted, but it was worth it to spend a week in paradise.